The Ahn Rho Project. This is the psychiatric self-therapeutic multimedia project, as well as something process for injuries, high schools, ambitious stuff, right? Self as well to solve problems and blah blah blah. If you want an introduction, summary, as what we do, how we break down the channel into sub-series, subdomains of life, analogies, all that kind of stuff. The conceptual framework behind it, you can all find that in previous live streams, including the live streaming schedule and the copyright-free music for the past 2.5 years in the introductions and summaries, straight up to January 2021. And so if you want to do that, you can find it all there, and I'll run through it. Let's dive right into the table of contents for today, and what you see is what you get. All right, so the first portion of the stream was intro, with the second is obviously the next 2-3 minutes of table of contents, and then third is going to be the usual photography session, which if I remove the panels down there, what you see is what you get. Like I said, up there, this is just a tiny screenshot, a large screenshot of all the photography that we had, roughly about 100 photographs of stuff from Wendy's and largely from Pizza. We're gonna run through the food, diet, nutrition, that kind of stuff that we ate, as well as a little bit of financing commentary over that. After that, we're going to cover the fourth phase, which we will be more active. So if I remove this to the side here, you can see the backdrop. Here's my hand. Hey, how you doing? That's region D1 over there, region D2. So we're gonna get up in the room. We're gonna be more active. That's a more engaging part of the stream. Typically, we're gonna cover physical materials, and for the most part today, it's all going to be on this table right here. So A7, A8 is the region we're going to focus on at that phase. And there's a lot, like I said, the recyclables, the food, there's dental stuff, there's also some trash and some mail received. So that's what we're going to try and cover. After that, so inventory is done. We're going to sit down like how I am right now, and that's going to be the fifth phase, which is that fifth segment usually is more abstract. So we talk about finance, relationships, things that I can't really cover, or mental strategies, conversations that I've had, especially run like 2 really major conversations at the workplace, as well as with my guardians. And so that was something that happened yesterday. So that's going to be like the fifth phase. 2 more segments. Second last segment is going to be digital stuff. So we're going to pull up here to the laptop. You can see right here is inventory, and we're going to keep track as usual of everything. So we digitalized everything, put all the information, done the data, the number crunching, the databasing. We'll cover some tasks, which you see on the panel. So on the left hand side right there, oh shoot, I can't really remove that, but there we can see this at the very least. And there's a whole bunch of stuff here, right? And we're going to try to cover the new systems approach that I'm going to take when it comes to digital stuff, aside from just obviously having my laptop on the side over there, which you see. But there's also the audio recordings that I've been using. I'm going to try to incorporate like a directory. So using these live streams almost like a directory for all the media assets, including videos, live streams, podcasts, recording, and just grouping it all together by date so that I can find the relevant information that I can use. Alright, anyways, that's a little bit too long. And then the last and final one, of course, if you guys have comments, right, maybe this should be the first segment, to be honest. You can always leave stuff at the comments, and then I'll try to get back to you on the 7th segment. Most likely, if I can see it during the stream, I will try to reply to you, but if I can't, then at least I'll have a reminder for myself in the 7th segment. And so finally, the last portion of the stream would just be a take-home message, which is as usual, take care of your health and so on and so forth. You can stick around for that. That's very important. The stream in total is only about 14 minutes, so why don't we just get started. Quick 2 disclaimers. First thing, we'll be real quick and honest. Real, raw, genuine means I have to cover the good, bad, and the ugly. I will not skip and shy away from non-PC topics because this is like a time record of my life, in a sense. That's one of the analogies that I use to describe the Ahn Rho Project. Second thing, has to be useful. So high utility stream. Obviously, you can tell everything I'm doing right now serves a purpose, right? And it's certainly something that you don't have to be super serious and all that kind of jazz. Can chill out, put in some funny memes and shits and giggles, but that's fine. That's great. But I also am going to be doing a lot of stuff. Let's get started with the photography. Here, I'm going to pull everything down there that's not really relevant right now. It says internet is unstable or some shit. Alright, so we made about 4 or 5 purchases. We made 2 purchases of about 6 items yesterday. The first one was Wendy's, and as you see on the side, I believe This is a good summary, but why don't we start with the photography up here? So we have some stuff. Wendy's, just this kind of junior bacon cheeseburger, and it's half eaten pickles and stuff like that. Largely because I wanted the protein, so I could take my supplements. You can see the cheese there. Also, here's the packaging prior to, opening. You got the Kleenex, the paper napkin, and so that's all it was. A very simple inside paper bag. Here's the packaging of all the food with the pizza. Again, this is a mess. Who cares? So pizza and Wendy's. That's about that. Alright. We had some depth foods that I forgot to cover the previous day. This is that home cooked kind of stuff that I'm not supposed to eat from my guardians. This is just due to domestic issues. And this is basically very simply like some sort of ginger, traditional Chinese, Vietnamese Chinese saute stir fry, like seaweed and mushrooms and stuff like that. Alright. Class 2 item because it's from guardians. I'm not supposed to eat it, but I did, so I had to cover that insecurity. We have that kind of stuff here. We have the pizza. So after buying the Wendy's, we also dropped by pizza. We bought 5 items. You can see that 3 of them are dips. It's a lot. The sriracha creamy garlic, a good favorite of mine. I was just testing out. Turns out to be pretty good. Honey garlic is but I wanted something that was at least had some sort of some more liquid base to it, so that it wouldn't, it would aid in just adding some moisture, some fluid, so that you can clear your guts out. Anyways, most of it is here purchased. I only opened the honey garlic. Most of it is just for saving for my workplace. I take a few slices of bread and bring it to work, and that's pretty much my dinner. So that's crazy, but that is how it works. We got the pizza here, which is the box. What we bought was a gourmet fresco pizza, something of that sort. Spinach splendito. And you can see that I also bought a side of these cauliflower bites. It's strange. I don't know why even this side. I think the dill pickles are better, but I figured maybe this one just has less sodium or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking, but the point is, it's not that healthy. Nothing I ate yesterday was particularly healthy, although it's not particularly bad either. Obviously, you can see the spinach splendito. Pizza has like 4 different toppings: tomatoes, spinach. It's overall more healthy than, if you want to get something that had at least had meats and vegetables and ingredients like that, wholesome. And you put this is funny. I put the cheeseburger last bite into this honey garlic dipping sauce. But yeah, anyway, so there's the whole pizza there, right? Nice photography session. Okay, now we just get the mass kaleidoscopic effect here of capturing all the photographs. And like I said, I've only shown you about 15 out of the 100, and obviously because I don't have enough time to show everything like that, and it's just not important enough to spend my time doing that anyways. So again, the pizza in slices, the pizza together as a whole, photography that I may or may not one day put on Yelp. Here's the receipt. I'm not gonna try and expand too much onto that, but basically the packaging down there too. And here's a kind of mass snapshot of everything for photography and food and dietetics. So yesterday. So that's it for that segment. Moving on, let's get active now. Okay, get up. So region D1, we're not going to touch that. We're going to 8788. That's all about it. That's what it is for today. Mostly this one's going to be a short portion, but there we have it. First of all, we see this mail here. It's from something called the War Amps, and you can see that this little girl here has one of her I believe her left leg, and that kid over there is not going well. Ooh, shoot, what the hell is that? Hold on a second. We've got a little call from maybe my business partner or something like that. Give me a second. I'm gonna continue and just say that the War Amps is apparently this key service. Oh, just shut up. I don't want to answer the phone, but I don't want to hang it up either, because then she knows I hung up. It's my business partner. Anyways, back on track. Anyways, so we got this mail here. That was a not welcome interruption. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 slips in here. There's like a letter donation. They would like me to donate. So that I've never received anything from the War Amps, but basically it's very clearly amputation amps. So it's a donation charitable thing, and they have sent these things in here for if you lose your keys, you put a tag on it, and then everyone can just return it to your address or whatever, or send it to War Amps and they'll return it to your address confidentially. I don't intend on using it, but hey, whatever. It's here. Gotta scan it. we have also this kind of stuff here on the side. So first of all, I used up this kind of class 4 items. This is all class 1 items. I went to take dental cleaning and stuff like that a while back, right? So this one's finished now, and that's enamel protection. I bought one that's from Dollarama, as they recommended. I'm having a bit of gum recession, and I have to prevent it from getting worse. So we're gonna try using Colgate sensitive whitening and see how that works here. And I scanned everything today because, like I said, I had to start using it, and I'm gonna document the instructions and the mechanisms. Basically, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna move on. Jesus. Open widget. It says that an error on YouTube. Not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, move this stuff back up here. This toothpaste could throw up here. Now that I've scanned everything and I need to transfer over from my phone that I scanned it onto the laptop, I can sort of toss this into the recycling. So what I'm going to do here, cover the pizza. So like I said, I showed you the pizza. And I showed you this kind of trash here for the Wendy's, the bag, and stuff on the photography. So what I have to do is very simply put all this trash inside the bags here, and then move it over to region D1, put inside that bag over there, the Usana Health Science shopping bag, and that's all garbage and recyclables. Same thing with this pizza thing. So I'm just gonna very quickly try to put it on top, and then this on top. The mail stays. This is recyclable glycerina, so it is all just trash, all this stuff. And I'm gonna break this box down to, let's flatten it out, and then I'm gonna take all of this stuff as well as the paper napkin here too, and just trash it over there, which there's not a lot of space. It's cool, whatever. Moving on, we have only 2 minutes left. Okay, we don't have enough time for all the segments, do we? Bullshit. Yeah, we do. We just gotta hurry up. So 2 main things. Yesterday I worked overtime, so I was at my workplace, and there were a lot of things that went well, and there's some things that didn't go so well, but overall a net positive day. The first half of the day, very well. I mean, very kind of is a iffy kind of morning, and trying to repair the relations between me and my colleagues and management, really in general. And then the second half of the day was really positive, which I was supposed to make a recording of. I didn't manage to get it done yesterday, and the reason why that is, and we're gonna have to do that today, by the way. The reason why that is because when I came back from work, I ended up having almost a 3-4 hour conversation in the evening with one of my guardians, because he wasn't aware that I was doing psychotherapy, psychiatric, and neuroscientific stuff with my own maternal guardian, trying to resolve the domestic issues, the violence, the gambling, the addictions, the stuff that has been plaguing this household for the past, it's not household, but whatever, for the past 3 decades. So it's nuts, and yeah, at least I recorded that. Anyway, so that's that. And that's what you see the recordings on the side right here. So you see on the left hand side, these are panels, these are names of the files, and just getting the recording down. Got to transfer, save it, back it up over on a laptop. Done. Gotta do that. I haven't done it. And you can see the task list. So we're moving digital now. This is the 6th segment, which is digital. And we have this kind of Dropbox kind of, I'm just typing away the things that I missed. I was doing a summary of the things that I had learned from that conversation with my guardians or with my employers, and then going back and again revisiting things that I could have improved or done better, or things that maybe my guardians found were oh man, I could say that there's some stuff here on Excel, but I don't think this is also necessary. It's basically the same shit that's on Dropbox I just showed you. Inventory, it's all put in. Okay, next. All right. Seems like there's no comments, no nothing like that, which is great. But there have been a lot of comments over on YouTube, so I gotta answer those back, and just reply. With that being said, take a message. I gotta get groceries, man. Like 10 seconds left. Take care of your health, your finances, yourself. Make sure you become a strong, disciplined, responsible individual. And I hope to see a better version of you as well as myself in the next live stream tomorrow morning. This is Ahn Rho signing out. Ciao.